What if a single element was the hidden architect of every living thing you've ever seen?
But why carbon? Watch how it bonds endlessly, building chains, rings, even the code of life itself.
How do these tiny structures become fuels, medicines, and the scent of a rose? It all starts here.
Today, you're not just learning formulas, you're learning the language life speak. Let's begin. Imagine holding a molecule, twisting it, and watching it transform. Stay curious, we're going deep. Meet a hydrocarbon, a compound made of only carbon and hydrogen. The simplest skeleton. These are alkanes, simple, saturated, with no reactive functional group, just a carbon backbone. The empirical formula gives the simplest ratio, CH2. But is that the real molecule? Not yet. Measure its mass. 42 divided by 14 gives 3. So the molecular formula is C3H6, propane.
The structural formula shows us how atoms are connected. That blue double bond is crucial.
The displayed formula maps every single bond. It's like a street-level map of the molecule. Finally, the skeletal formula strips away everything except the carbon backbone. Elegant, right?
What if I told you the head of a molecule decides its entire personality? Meet the functional group.
These families, alkenes, alcohols, acids, amines, each with a signature group. A royal gallery of reactions.
Learn the stems. Meth for 1, eth for 2, prop for 3, but for 4. The secret code of naming.
Always number to give the side group the lowest number. 2-methylpentane, not 4. The chain decides.
With 3 methyls, we call it trimethyl. 2,2,3-trimethylpentane. Numbers with commas, words with hyphens.
Alphabetical order wins. Ethyl before methyl. So it's 3-ethyl 2-methylpentane. Referee says so.
Meet the aryl group. Based on the benzene ring, a perfect hexagon of resonance. Aromatic beauty.
See how displayed formulas simplify to skeletal? You can now read the secret script of molecules.
How can carbon form 4 equal bonds? The answer lies in hybridization. Watch the orbitals transform.
Sigma bonds are single covalent bonds formed by direct overlap. 4 of them give a perfect tetrahedron, 109.5 degrees. A double bond combines 1 sigma bond and 1 pi bond, with the carbons sp2 hybridized. It's flat, 120 degrees. Why can't a double bond rotate? That pi bond locks it. Break the lock, and you break the bond. A triple bond, 1 sigma, 2 pi bonds, sp hybridized. The molecule becomes a straight line, 180 degrees. sp3 is tetrahedral, sp2 trigonal planar, sp linear. Hybridization defines the 3D shape of life.
What if carbon couldn't form tetrahedra? Proteins would collapse. Hybridization is life's architectural scaffold.
Same atoms, totally different molecule. How is that possible? Welcome to the world of isomerism. Structural isomers share a molecular formula but have different connections. Same parts, different blueprints. Chain isomers branch differently. Butane is a straight chain, methylpropane is branched. Different shapes, different properties. Position isomers shift the functional group along the chain. 4 different arrangements of bromine atoms.
Spot the difference! Are these 3 different isomers?
Trick question! Rotating a single bond doesn't make a new isomer. These 3 drawings are exactly the same molecule.
Same C3H8O, but one is an alcohol, the other an ether. Different functional groups, completely different chemistry. Aldehyde or ketone, both C3H6O, but the carbonyl sits at the end or in the middle. World of difference.
Stereoisomers have the same connections but different spatial arrangements, like your left and right hands.
Cis means same side, trans means across. The rigid double bond keeps them locked forever, no flipping. For cis-trans, each double bond carbon must have 2 different groups, no twins on the same carbon. Even rings can show cis-trans. On a cyclobutane, cis means both groups above, trans one above, one below.
A carbon with 4 different groups is a chiral center. Its mirror image is a different molecule, non-superimposable, like hands.
Enantiomers rotate polarized light in opposite directions. More chiral centers mean even more possible mirror forms. Reactions start with bond breaking, but how? There are two paths, one even, one uneven. Choose wisely.
Homolytic fission is an even break. Each atom gets one electron, making free radicals, highly reactive species.
UV light starts a chain reaction. Initiation makes radicals, propagation keeps it going. A cascade of swaps.
What if two radicals collide? The chain terminates. Controlling radicals is key to getting the product you want.
Heterolytic fission is unfair. Chlorine takes both electrons, shown by a curly arrow, forming ions. Break a CBr bond unevenly, and you get a carbocation. It's planar, electron-poor, and hungry, an electrophile.
Tertiary carbocations are most stable. Alkyl groups donate electrons, calming the charge. The more, the merrier.
Electrophiles love electrons. They attack the pi bond of an alkene, accepting an electron pair to form a new bond.
Nucleophiles are electron-rich. They donate a lone pair to an electron-poor atom, exactly the opposite of an electrophile.
What if this carbocation could become more stable? What if a carbocation rearranges to become tertiary? It often does. Stability drives the mechanism.
Addition, two molecules become one. Ethene plus bromine gives one product. The atoms just add on. Elimination removes a small molecule. Dehydration of ethanol kicks out water, leaving a double bond behind.
Substitution swaps one atom for another. In methane, a hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. A straight swap.
Hydrolysis uses water to break a bond. Water attacks the halogenoalkane, replacing bromine with an amino OH group. Condensation is a two-step dance. First add, then eliminate a small molecule like water. Best of both worlds. Organic oxidation often means losing hydrogens. Ethanol loses two H's and becomes ethanol, a new carbonyl. Reduction is the reverse, gain of hydrogen. Propanone accepts two H's and becomes a secondary alcohol.
Build your own mind map. Let organic chemistry branch out from the center. You'll see how everything connects. What will you build with these invisible blocks? New medicines? Sustainable materials? It starts with understanding. You've learned the language of life. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring the molecular universe within you.